everyone, Jackie Tomlin here, and happy Wednesday, happy hump day, everyone. Today's read a little bit different than the normal read. Today we're going to look at your cross-watchers, okay? Cross-watcher videos, this could be that you're wanting to know what's going on with your significant other, your family member, or your friend, okay? And you know their sign. So cross-watcher videos. Now also, each of you carrying 4 signs of what we call Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? And you find this out, first of all, you're going to have to know the exact time you were born to find this out, and it will come out in your birth chart, which you may obtain online for free. Do not let anyone charge you for this, okay? This is a free service, otherwise you're being scammed. But we'll let you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? What your sun sign is what you're born under. But sometimes if something doesn't resonate with you, or you're one of my cuspers, I call it, say you're born on the cusp of Virgo and Libra, carrying 2 different traits there. Okay, so not to complicate things. But tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be live on YouTube at youtube.com/PsychicJackie. And that's when we will be going over your zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. Okay, with a quick collective at the end. So today we're doing cross-watchers. So it's that little intrusive glimpse and spying into the other person of what's going on with them. So let's get into this. Thank you guys for joining me. I greatly appreciate you. These are not timestamps. So when you comment the videos, and if you're watching a sign or whatever, just, if you will, drop the sign and the time that it came on. It would be greatly appreciated by my viewers that are coming in on the replay. Guys, I appreciate everything you do for me. Your likes, your shares, your comments. Here on TikTok, you have pushed me out to the Creators Rewards Program, and I thank you for that as well. Couldn't have done it without you. So looking for nothing but growth from here on out. Okay, let's get into this. If you're new to the channel, please know that I post shorts every day, and videos every single day. Let's see what we got coming up. We're going to start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, what do we have here? You could be dealing with a musician or someone who loves music, getting lost in the lyrics. They're a little uptight. They're holding on to a past upset. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think they're going to really settle down for a couple of weeks. So I'll throw that out there. And I am looking at now, between now and the end of the month. You may be temporarily separated from this person. They are being led to total victory, but they're doing a lot of internal struggle of beating themselves up. Okay? They also need to keep a grip on their anger and their temper this week, okay? Good news arrives, and they're going to celebrate, and they are looking at more intensity and love, and more towards the weekend, I'm going to say. And they need to say no from someone who is using them. They need to get the rest that they can. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, before they head off into a busy area. And if you are dealing with an Aries, a Virgo, Sagittarius, or a Taurus may very well resonate with them. Okay, with my Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, they're working on themselves, overcoming self-esteem problems and insecurities. And we have that they are someone looking for a proposal, that happily ever after, but are recovering from a heartbreak. Definitely wanting the true signs of love, but are dealing with a player energy and someone that lies to them. The problem is they seem to carry a magnetic attraction to that person. All right. That's a mouthful, wasn't it? But that's what we've got going on if you're dealing with an Aries. Okay. Up next, we have if you're dealing with a Taurus. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Guys, no personal questions when I'm in the middle of a collective reading. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, okay, they got the signing of a legal document or a contract coming up. A little stress, a little anxiety over that too. They can expect sudden changes, and then things kind of line up, fall into place. Something they've been working on, something they've been manifesting since spring is getting ready to come into fruition for them. And they need to relax and take some downtime. Getting ready for a fast pace. Everything they want is within reach. And it's a period of getting things under control for them. Now, with that said, they do have those times that they're feeling a little bit alone and empty on the inside, okay? Someone from their past is getting ready to return. They need to expect a new beginning because that's definitely here for them. And they're moving forward and leaving an upset behind. If you're dealing with a Taurus and Aquarius, Gemini, and possibly a Leo, may resonate for them. Let's see what else we have for my Taurus. Okay, they're missing you. They're thinking about you. They're surrounded by healing energy, whether it's physical or emotional, or for some is both. They got some frenemies going on. Someone they need to watch their back with. Oh, wow, you guys could be dealing with a twin flame connection, you know, that deep-seated relationship that says you were constantly drawn back to one another. But someone here is wearing a false mask. Honesty and truth getting ready to come out. Could have reference to a third party, or they're being threatened by a third party. That's what I got going on if you're dealing with a Taurus. Let's roll on with this if you are dealing with a Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini. You're welcome, dear. Kind of the intrusive spying video we got going on here. If you're dealing with the Gemini, they are clearing their thoughts so they can clear their energy. They are trying to prepare for the fall and winter months because deep down they know they're going to get what they want. They're also in a time frame of expecting the unexpected. Defensive. Guard is up over enemies and or stalkers, and they know delays are in their favor. They've got endings, which will be followed by new beginnings. Okay? Let's see what else we got. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're digging for their patience. Fear and worries are leaving. They're going to stop holding themselves back, getting out there more, being true to themselves and putting themselves first. Someone's shady in their circle, but they will get what they want. They will prevail, and they are on the right path. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo. It may resonate with them. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got going on for my Geminis. For those gems. For those gems. They want the true romance. They want the marriage, the sacred union. Reminiscing over an ex-lover. They want the intimacy, the bonding, the friendship, the freedom. They want it all. They want that reciprocity. And currently they are looking for a new love. There is someone here they're still magnetic attracted to, and they're overcoming their insecurities. Overall, compassion, making changes. They're waiting for the one. And I tell you what, Geminis don't mind holding out for the right one. So that's what you got if you're dealing with a Gemini. Alrighty. If you're dealing with a Cancer, what do we have going on if you're dealing with a Cancer? Now, later this evening, like I said, join me at 7, and we'll be doing your signs, Aries through Pisces, with a quick collective. I will also open up for super chats on YouTube. If you're dealing with a Cancer. Okay, my Cancers. My Cancers, you've got, they've got some low self-esteem they're dealing with. They're not very happy with their past decisions, their current decisions. Honestly, my Cancers are not very happy with them. There is a caution for them to slow down, both at work, at home, in their vehicle, warning of an accident. A disappointment will turn out to be a blessing in disguise, but they will get what they want. But in order to get what they want, they're going to have to move out of their comfort zone. They need to pay attention to the signs around them. It's like the tunnel vision. They're too busy looking down instead of looking out, okay? There's a good business deal. They know they're being used by someone, and they're waiting for new opportunities. There is some intensity in love. Someone close to them is coming in to offer them assistance, and their new beginning begins in the winter. The help they need is on the way. But they need to move forward and stop procrastinating, and they are doing a lot of procrastinating. If you're dealing with a Cancer and you have an Aquarius and a Leo, you may resonate with them. For my Cancers, under a spiritual healing or a spiritual awakening, some of them are going through a breakup from a player energy. They're just done. They're done of the lies, deception. This is kind of what's got them down and out. Cancer is looking to travel, looking to get away. Right now, mind on the money and money on the mind. They know they're dealing with a snake. Someone they have ghosted will reappear, and they're at a crossroad, need to make decisions. And what they really need to do is sometimes you have to step out the box to see things clearly. And that's what needs to happen here for Cancers. Alrighty. Up next, if you're dealing with a Leo. You guys having a good Wednesday? If you're dealing with a Leo, well, first it pops out, strength is on your side. They know that they've got people that are using them, but there's something here. There's the blame game, and let me tell you, your Leos are blaming you. They got foolish decisions on the horizon, and the time is now. A lot of people around them. A lot of people. I normally don't mention, if I see more than 3 signs. It's like, but Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, and Aries, there's half the zodiac around them. Their new beginning is now, and someone they know is coming in to help them. They do have a small wish granted, and it's time for them to make decisions. They're getting ready to take action, and it's going to be confirmation on what you suspected, okay? They have the signing of a legal document, and overall, they will get what they want. They are just a hot mess right now. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Leo, thank you guys for your comments, your likes, your shares, your follows, and your subscriptions. Fear and worries are leaving. Getting lost in the music. They are blocking out all distractions. Remember I said they blame you? Well, they're waiting for an apology. Overall, they're blissful and happy. They're gambling on something. They're stepping out of their comfort zone and taking a chance. And they got too many friends influencing them. There is someone that they are magnetically attracted to. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some of your Leos are dealing with something where they're dealing with a physical pain. There's some kind of physical ailment here that I see. Okay. Cross watchers. If you're dealing with a Virgo, We got a flash goal, guys. Let's pin it. If you are dealing with a Virgo, what do we have going on here? If you're dealing with a Virgo, we have, they have got a lot of enemies and stalkers, or just the feeling that everyone is out to get them. Someone that they know is coming in to help them, and there's a small wish fulfilled. It is time to make decisions that they've been putting off, and they've been putting off a lot. Here in the next few days, you're going to see confirmation of what you suspected from them. There's also the signing of a legal document, and they will get what they want. Could be spending some time by water. Strength is on their side. Foolish decisions on the horizon with my Virgos. Lots of people surrounding them as well. New plans for them, but it's more off like 2 weeks to 14 days is when I see their new beginning. And it's because they got new money coming in. Okay, if you're dealing with a Virgo, I'm looking at Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. Lots and lots of signs around them. If you're dealing with a Virgo, oh, Phyllis, and why are you in here, dear? Would you like to join my Bible group? It's tomorrow night. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they feel a breakup is permanent. They do want to be honest, and they do want to tell the truth, but they've got some legal matters they have to deal with. There's no contact with them right now, and they are reconciling and rebuilding with someone from the past. They are under a current heartbreak, and there may be some hookups and one-night stands. Karmic and toxicity, and they have a secret admirers. Bottom line is, it looks like these guys are a mess right now. They got a lot they need to work out on themselves. Alrighty. Up next, we have, if you are dealing with, really, Phyllis, now are you in here passing judgment? Who made you God? Look at that. Ooh. Okay, let's see. I love it when people come in here bashing me, talking about something they don't know anything about. Because if they did, they know where God's gifts are listed in the Bible, and what is witchcraft and what is not. But what I do know is when someone's passing judgment on someone and they're not God. Alrighty. If you're dealing for a Libra, if you're dealing with a Libra, they're currently under an emotional healing. They're looking forward to fall, to relax, and take some downtime. Now, what they've been manifesting since spring comes into fruition for them. And everything they want is now within reach. They get 2 weeks, I think, before that is actually that they're on the right path with their new beginning. They're currently temporarily separated from someone or something. There's a lot of scattered energy. They are making travel plans, and they know that they deserve more. There's some dishonesty and cheating around them that's going to result in a confrontation. And they need to let go of their negative thoughts. There's a lot of anger run up in them. Okay, if you're dealing with that Libra, they are working on their new beginning. They will get what they want. They're very high vibration and working forward to everything. They need to tell someone no. And they are currently separated from someone or something. Now, if you're dealing with a Libra, a Pisces may resonate with them. standing up for her beliefs. She stopped in a psychic's room to stand up for her beliefs. She stopped in here to pass judgment on somebody, and I'm not having it. Alrighty. Neither is God. If you're dealing with a Libra, they are about peace and harmony. They have a twin flame connection. This is two that just keep looping around and jumping back together. And it's about divine timing. They are dealing with a twin flame soulmate contract here. Something that never expires. If someone has ghosted them, they're about to hear from them. They're gambling and taking a chance on this person and influenced by their friends, getting lost in the music or attending a live music venue, and they have courage and strength on their side. Alrighty. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, let's see what we got here. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, their new beginning is in winter, and they're actually making some plans for winter. God, I can't talk today. They are moving out of their comfort zone, doing things differently. They've got some brief flirting going on. They're getting what they want, but it's also coming in different from their expectation, and they need to have patience. And honestly, I think they need to pray for that patience. They clear their thought and they clear their energy, and they're on top of their game at this time. They need to pay attention to their dreams and pay attention to the signs around them. It's like Spirit and their ancestors are really speaking to them, but they're too busy looking down than they are to look out. Okay? And someone they know coming in as that unexpected offer of assistance. They're really setting up for this new beginning in winter. I'm not sure what they're planning, but it's pretty big. They need to relax and take the time to laugh. They are currently separated from someone or something. Changes on the home front. Some of them are looking at a residential move, as well as a trip out of state and the arrival of new money. But the thing with Scorpios that they need to watch is that their ego tends to get in their way. Want to throw out that a Taurus may resonate with my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, what else we got going on here? Scorpio, read between the lines. There's something hidden there that you're missing. They're holding out for the true love, and they're looking forward to reconciling or rebuilding with someone, but they're scared that it is a toxic and karmic relationship. They have a lot of anxiety over this. They need the freedom and time to think. A little bit of a player energy going on there. Fear words of living. The truth will come out as they do some soul searching and just reconnect with themselves. Okay, Scorpio. You got a lot going on for Scorpio. Alrighty. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, what do we have going on if you're dealing with a Sagittarius? If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they are working and gaming. They're also looking at a raise and or a promotion, and the time is now. They could also be dealing with another Sagittarius that comes through very strongly. They're holding on to a past upset and leaving the negative behind. Oh, they need to expect some unexpected company as well as a good business deal. They also need to be warned of people taking advantage of them and people blaming them. Okay? Someone close to a Sag is coming in as an offer of help, and it's time to make decisions they've been putting off. There's a small wish granted, healing that's both physical and emotional. And ultimately, they have intensity in love. This could be a new love or reviving an old love. Comes up in around 4 to 6 weeks. Currently, they have good luck and abundance, and they need to know that they're dealing with a fake person, and they need to pause and rethink their options. Okay, if you're dealing with that Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, it talks about dating and meeting someone new. Crossroad, decisions to be made. Change and transition. Big changes coming in for Sagittarius. There are also some legal matters to take care of. They are mending from a heartbreak. And they're getting ready to reconcile with someone from the past. Could be a karmic. Anxiety is high. And, you know, Sagittarius got that need for freedom. That need to get out and spread their wings. Okay. Better really feel they're dealing with another Sag. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. Anger, temper. Making travel plans. A lot of travel here. And the yes answer. Capricorn knows that they deserve more. They're going to call someone out for being dishonest and cheating. And they're all ready for a confrontation. So their cat claws are out. They need to let go of their negative thoughts so they can begin to heal. Their new beginning is in fall, where they will relax and take some downtime. And then what they have been manifesting since spring will come into fruition. Everything they want is within reach. The next 10 to 14 days shows that they're on the right path. Hey, Mama J. They're under an era of a new beginning, lots of scattered energy. And I want to throw out that an Aquarius may resonate with them. There's also that caution to slow down in their vehicle at home and at work. And yep, it does show they get what they want. So, for those Capricorns, you're dealing with a Capricorn. No second chances. They're done. They're waiting to hear from someone else. They're tired of the lies. They're missing someone. They know someone's cheating on them. They're about dating someone new. At a crossroads on decisions to make, but they're ready for the major changes. And they may have a legal matter to take care of. That's if you're dealing with a Capricorn. Up next, we got my Aquas. There's Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aquarius. More than one blessing coming in for them. A small wish is being granted. Good mild energy. Making plans for about 6 weeks out. Might have something to do with travel. They're under a physical healing as well as an emotional, and good luck and abundance. They need to rethink their options, and they will get what they want. Working and gaining raise and information. There's something here they're holding on to, a past upset they need to let go of. That time is now. New beginning is at hand for them. They're leaving something that just no longer serves a purpose. They can expect a good new business deal. Someone taking advantage of them. Time to make decisions, and someone close coming in as an unexpected offer of assistance. They also got some intensity and love coming in around the end of the month, first part of the month. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they could be dealing with another Aquarius as well as a Sagittarius. As well as a Sag. We're going to do it. I've got more time than I thought. We're going to do a quick collective at the end. How's that? Okay. They could be dealing with a player energy, a shapeshifter, a snake. Fear and worries are leaving. Yep, definitely dealing with a snake. They have a magnetic attraction for someone, but this person has placed them in competition with someone else, and that's not going to be their jam. They don't do the whole cheating thing. They enjoy music. bliss and happiness. Bottom line is, my aquas are searching for somebody that is just drama-free and wants to have fun. Okay, last but not least, if you're dealing with that Pisces, let's see what we got going on. If you're dealing with a Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, there's some brief flirting going on. And they get what they want, but it's coming in a different form than they're expecting. They're on top of their game. Making winter plans. I feel like they're winterizing something. Whether it's something outdoors or whatnot. Hey, Miss Linda. A lot of scattered energy around them. And let's see, we got some other signs coming in. They're definitely under a new beginning. There's a caution for them to slow down and work at home. In their vehicle, there's a disappointment that's going to turn to a blessing in disguise, leading them to good luck and abundance and new doors opening for them, but it's going to move them out their comfort zone. There's also a quick glimpse of their temper, but it leads to right to getting what they want and their yes answer and making travel plans. Now, if you're dealing with a Pisces, a Taurus, another Pisces, or an Aquarius may resonate with them. So what else we got going on if you're dealing with Pisces? If you're dealing with a Pisces, intimacy, bonding. Some of them may remaining non-committed and want to be single, but then we got that everlasting soulmate, that person that just keeps looping around because they're drawn to each other. They're allowing their friends to influence them maybe too much. And there is a frenemy here that they need to watch their back. They're at a crossroads, time to make a decision. Someone that ghosted them is about to reappear, and someone's wearing a false mask. Bottom line is my Pisces are into for major changes. They're about family and security. Alrighty, y'all. That's our stalking for today. When we peep in on someone else's sign. You guys share the live. I greatly appreciate it. First of all, I would like to say I would love to apologize for you for my little outburst, but I'm not going to. I am one that comes of the faith of non-denominational and the Christian faith. So I get really upset. And Miss Linda can relate. When you come in here and accuse me of doing witchcraft, I'm going to set them in their place every single time. Okay, let's get into a quick collective. A quick collective. A quick collective. Just let's go with, what do we need to know for the rest of the day? How's that? That's what I'm talking about. You guys join me tonight, youtube.com/psychicjacking for a live where we will do your signs of Aries to Pisces with the collective, and then I will open up for super chats. Well, hi there. Glad to have you back. Mama J, I am posting videos over here like crazy every day, so be sure to check them out. You guys, repost them, share them, comment me. Tell me what you want from me. Let me know. Okay? Okay, so for today, we got the Nine of Cups coming in. That Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. You got somebody watching you, eyes on you. I got the vibe of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Lovers coming in with some intensity and love. Eight of Cups. You have turned, walked away from something that no longer serves a purpose. This could be a someone or a something. Kudos to you. Center of your reading comes in with you putting your foot down, you being assertive, you taking authority, you saying, hey, I've done A, B, and C, and now we're doing X, Y, and Z. Nothing wrong with that. And you got the Star coming in, talking about wish fulfillment. Okay? A little bit of a delay attached, but speak it into existence, what you want to see happen. You're in a great manifestation period. Four of Cups, you're going to be blindsided. You're going to be blindsided by an offer of love or an offer of help, but you're about to be blindsided with it. And it is a new beginning in love, again with the delay attached. And we've got an Emperor coming in, rolling in here. That Emperor is coming in. Dominant, prominent, take charge type person. And your bonus card comes in and says, ooh, it's all about the moon. The moon phase. Moon phase controlling things. Look, for whatever reason, I'm feeling Georgia. Georgia. Who's going to Georgia? Someone coming from Georgia. Georgia Peach. Something to do with Georgia has just popped up here, so I want to throw that out there. Also balloons. Not hot air balloons, but like balloons, like helium balloons. That has popped up here as well. And someone who might do a little game hunting or a hunter. That's popped up too. Okay, so to clarify, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Look at you all rocking that, okay? That's talking about health, wealth, family, friends. You are abundant. You're also going to take the time to treat yourself, and it says you need to do things differently. Change it up. Remember, y'all, the smallest changes make the biggest changes in the universe. You got that Taurus card, and we're talking about that earthbound energy that has their eyes on you. That earthbound energy, ooh, comes with a Tower and the World, so it's going to be brief and passing. And we have the loss of sleep. This person is going to say or do something that's going to put you right up in your feels and in your head to cause that loss of sleep. Your anger and your temper is going to be brief and passing, leading to a sudden change. And the Lovers. Pass judgment on everyone because Shady is in your circle. Someone is looking at you as the happily ever after. There's the Messenger card, and the message is they want date night. And I almost feel they're going to demand it or really insist on it. Okay? They're not going to take no for an answer. What you walked away from. What you walked away from. It's going to bring in financial balance. There's an ending, bringing about a new beginning, and a celebration. Get together 3 and or more people. Dinner out, dinner in. And we have that you being assertive and taking authority. And I might want to tell y'all that might be a little bit later than 7 p.m. tonight. I'll throw that out there. Hey, Nunya. You are in the calm before the storm. You are being shown a new money path. A new money path is about to be presented. And when I tell you a new money path is about to be presented, we're going to be real practical with what we do with that. Because look at the devil standing there holding his hand out. You know. Just a hard day with that. And on the star, talking about wish fulfillment, what we got here. King of Cups. The Ace of Swords. And, oh, rushing in. So you've got this huge presentation, this huge offer of love. Somebody really wants your attention. This person you may have not talked to in a very long time. It's going to come rushing in. They may be struggling a little bit financially, and that's okay. I mean, we all go through our struggles, right? Thank you. Thank you for your guests. I appreciate you. And on the 4 of Cups, now we're talking about the 8 of Wands. Happiness, contentment, love airs are in the air. They're flying around you. You do have the new beginning in money is here. And look at you. Financially independent, doing your thing. Some of you guys are single and often remain that way. Nothing wrong with that. You remember what I told you yesterday in your next 48. Do not, and hear my voice, do not get into that woulda, shoulda, coulda, overthinking stuff. Get out your head. It's not time for it. You could be dealing with someone in authority. Someone wears a uniform. And the card of self-imposed restrictions says no one's holding you back but you. So this Emperor, this dominant person, financial blessings, spiritual blessings, strength on your side to get through. Trust your intuition. I have a feeling this person's going to ask you to trust them. Okay? And juggling a little bit financially. What do we have to go with that? We've got Someone may not want to tell you about all their financial problems, and that's okay. It's causing them a lot of loss of sleep. They're waiting for things to righten out. It could be a Pisces energy. And on that moon card energy, money, 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 come to me, right? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius energy. You guys are sitting on your throne. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what you need to know right here. You are sitting on your throne, okay? Whether you're a queen or king. You're doing really well, okay? And you need to know that. So adjust your crown, right? And you've got victory and success. Being led on the right path. Some of you are going to be doing some kind of glow up. You may have an audience. You may be leading a group at work as far as like training. You could be doing some public speaking, but you've got definitely some kind of audience here. Some kind of glow up. And you got that Eight of Pentacles that talks about money in addition to. This is going to be in addition to something in addition to your regular pay, something you're not expecting to. Remember, you're also in that 48 hours of miracles. And I've had a couple of my clients today had that miracles of that unexpected money has hit. Don't give up, okay? No matter what, you keep pushing forward. Keep doing you. Keep knowing that there are things at work behind the scenes and we are just open to receive. Isn't that right? Guys, I thank you for watching. Please join me tonight on YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern, roughly. I might be a little late tonight. But it is youtube.com, Psychic Jackie. And if you're looking for a personal reading, it is JackieTubman.com. Been doing this for 19 years, y'all. Lots of options over there. You guys have a super fantastic day. Mama J is glad to see you back over here. Welcome to all my newbies. You are welcome here. Hope you found your spot. Daily videos go up every day. Tons of videos. So hope to see you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.